Alrighty guys, welcome back to part 3 of opening a pizzeria restaurant. So we've got some of our equipment in here now. We've got to start doing some of the planning. So step 1, serve safe certification. Step 2, so you want to open a restaurant. So we're going to go through all of this, and this is going to tell us what we have to do to be state and local code compliant. So as it breaks it down, everything that the floors need to have, the walls need to have, the hand washing sinks, the ware washing, food preparation, you name it, food equipment, storage, our fridges, down to pretty much everything. So it'll give us a couple places that we can look up and use as references if we need to. This will tell us exactly what we need to do as far as drawings go. So in the first video you guys saw that we had a what was I just thinking? We had a layout of everything. So we drew these to the right sizes, cut them out, and then put them on a grid. So I had to get this door measured so I knew exactly how far to go out here. So now once I have that done and I have my mixer here, I'll be able to get an exact measurement of all my tables. I'll know exactly what I need to order. I'll know how high my counter needs to be. In this, it should tell me the height of my counter, the width of my access halls, and my bathrooms, everything that I need. And then we got to go through and fill out our application, part A. This tells us everything we need if we are redoing something, and then application part B. So we're going to go through, fill all this out, give them a little bit of info, tell them about the building, things like that, and we're going to send it over for approval. Alrighty guys, so we made it to Smithfield. We got tons of boxes. There's more inside the cab of the truck, and I forgot my keys to the building. So I got to load them all in my walk-in fridge, throw a lock on it, get all this stuff. I got a trash can for inside the building. I got some cones for my dough rounders. I got dough trays, ladies and gentlemen. We got dough trays. Let's go. All right, we got to get this stuff unloaded. I'm going to have a shopping day with my girls, and then we're going to get back to work because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and we got tomorrow off, so we got to work half the day. When it's burnt.
I can't reach it.
Just give me that. Here, I'll put
pull it out. Mac and cheese.
Put that on.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Give me some more.
What do you need now?
The I was like, under control. Out of the way. Leslie says it's
Gather around for warmth. Alrighty, so it's a big day because we're going to get our approval from the health inspection. Sam's driving so he can take care of some work. Coz is in the back sleeping. She had a long day at work. So here we have all the pre-establishment plan checklist. So we have to go through and make sure that every one of these everything in our building is compliant to every one of these stipulations. So like for example, cooking and grilling equipment must be vented with cleanable filters in compliance with local, state, and federal laws. Well, we have to make sure that we have a vent for our oven, so we got to get that in place. 3-compartment sink, regardless of automatic dishwashing sink. We have that, so we can check that one off. Indirectly plumbed with an air brake. Got it. So we can check those two off. Dishwashing, good. Must be indirectly plumbed. Air brake. We don't have a dish machine, so we don't have to worry about that. We're good. Over 8 feet line of equipment has to be 18 inches away from a wall. 4 to 8 feet line of equipment has to be 12 inches away from a wall. Like just little things. All storage must be 6 inches above the floor. We already did that. We set all of ours to 8 inches. Smooth, easily cleanable surfaces, non-porous. I'm trying to get to the next thing here. So like all of our lighting is shielded, so we don't have to worry about that. We have some garbage cans ordered that have tight-fitting lids and covers, waste receptacles inside, durable, clean, leak-proof, non-absorbent. We've got that. Just all sorts of stuff. We've got to meet all this stuff. Meeting ADA requirements for counters and bathrooms. And we've done most of that stuff. So now we are going to do the last page of this, take our plan review over to the health department. I have a copy of my food safety manager certification, and finally my plan for the building. So we're going to go in, we're going to double check all these measurements, make sure that everything is going to be exactly the way that we want it to be in the store, because we take it over for approval. It's going to be a little harder to change it after we get it approved. So we got to add a sheeting table right here, and then we're going to check and see how much walkway we have, and then we're going to make this permanent, take it over to the health department. Oh, and don't forget.
To wash your hands.
Okay, just got done at the Bear River Health Department. We dropped off all of our paperwork. Now, on to the next step. All right, so we get to the Smithfield store. Of course, there's snow. And the CEO's putting in work in here. What are you doing? You're playing with some snow? I bet that's so much fun. Look. Cool. You catch some snow on your tongue? Okay, we had to take a break, get a supply run for the store for the weekend. Now I gotta go to Home Depot and grab some stuff to build the counter. It's December 1st, and I'm getting some things in place for the counter. Okay, so what I'm looking at now is I'm trying to decide. So here's my layout. So this is 18 inches, this is 10 feet, 18 inches, 3 feet. So I've got my shorter counter here, my taller counter here. Everything would be over here. My phone's my register, just like in my current store. What I'm trying to figure out is if I need a doorway here, because looking at this, it might just make more sense to just do the walkway straight back to the bathroom. And then, you know, I don't really know. So I'm taking a few minutes to look at this. I'm laying it out. When I put in my fridge, it's gonna go to here. So that right there is gonna be where my short counter ends. And back to the back of that will be a tall wall. So I'll have a half counter here, shorter lower counter here, half counter here, or half wall here, shorter counter here, half wall here, full wall in the back, and then a walkway this way so you can get back to the bathrooms. So just real quick, step back and show you guys the look of it and where we're at. Alrighty guys, so this is big for me because I just put up my first retail counter skeleton. I know it's not a whole lot yet, but look guys, I'm doing all right. Okay? Like I said, we got the TVs, we got the dough rounders, we've got most of the main stuff. We need a fridge left and a couple tables. I did just get these tables. I brought the vacuum so I can keep it cleaned up in here. I've got to clean up real quick. I think I might be done for the night, but here I think I'm going to put my lower section, my accessible counter, and then I think I might have a walkway there. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but this is enough for today. Time to get cleaned up and head back to lunch or dinner because it's almost 6 o'clock and it's a Friday night. So just headed home from grabbing all that merchandise to ship out, and these kids are over there sledding off the hill. Yeah, how awesome. Okay, well, we're about to go into the canyon. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it doesn't look that bad. And usually if you look at the front of other cars before you go in the canyon, you can tell how bad it is based off of how much snow is on their vehicles. So it looks like we're gonna be okay. The Pizza Stop YouTube channel's going nuts. Look at all this. So we're shipping out merch in pizza boxes. We got shirts on shirts on shirts going out.